ground in our pledges allegiance.
Our Heavenly Father, we thank you again for another day that you have given to us to serve you. We want to thank you and praise you for the rain, for your love for us. Be with each one here, be with those that are dealing with illnesses due to the weather or anything else. We ask for your healing hand to be upon us. Be with the proceedings of this court. Lord, we ask your Holy Spirit to come and guide in a way that only you know how and you know what's best. This I pray and thank you for bringing each one of us here safely. In your name.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Move to public comment. Further public comment. Mr. Billy Martin.
Folks here. My name is Billy Martin. I'm going to talk real quick today because I don't have much time. Currently, I hold a doctorate of divinity, former subject matter expert for the United States government, counterterrorism. Carried a badge all the way up through federal for a lot of years. I moved down here to Wilson County because I thought it was a good place to live. Well, I got some comments today, real quick. One, anybody that votes for this thing that's going on down in Stockton has no idea about the repercussions that's going to happen to the community. I say repercussions, within a 6-mile radius of where they put up, your animals will drop 30% poundage weight. The temperature will rise a minimum of 6%. How do I know these things? Because I do my damn homework. There's only 2 of you sitting in here today that are worthwhile sitting in those seats. Just 2 of you. There's a cabal that goes on in this country, in this community, that people are afraid of. I sat through a trial this last week watching the sheriff's department, the DA, and a bunch of people try to crucify people, just like they've done to a couple of you in here. I don't ever go to war with somebody. I've been to war for a lot of times. I put 197 terrorists in the ground. I've been shot a bunch of times, blown up, 100% disabled. I'm also, I've never brought this up here before, I'm a former POW. I helped put this cabal, the Kansas City mob, the top 3 people in federal pen. They put a bomb in my car, a bomb in my house, kidnapped my girlfriend, put a contract on my mother, my father, my daughter, and me. And if the people in this county think that you're going to make me back down, you've got another whole thing coming. From the DA's office all the way down to the sheriff's department. As I've said before, I never go to war until I have already won. And it's coming about 1 minute to midnight. I'm tired of people telling me we wish we could do something about the corruption in this county. And there is massive corruption in this county. You got people holding seats that aren't qualified to be there because they're run by somebody that sits in an office just up the street, going behind the scenes, intimidating people, trying to intimidate me, trying to bribe me. You want to bribe my ass? You come to the wrong man. You want to look up something? Go to Facebook and look up the $1 Million Assassin. Go down about 6 or 7 to see a picture of Liam Neeson. You look to that time period, it's about an hour in there. Go to starting about minute 35. You'll find out I'm the guy that turned down $1 million to take somebody out. You can't bribe me. You can't threaten me. You can't hold me back, and I'm ready to go to war. Like I said before, a friend of mine is the man that wrote Tombstone, did the screenplay for Johnny Fasano. 2 of the main characters in there were acquaintances of mine. Val Kilmer, his Tombstone, that's where his seminary plot is. And he had 2 great things to say in that movie. Kurt Russell bought him that ground for him to be buried in. 2 things. Hell's coming and I'm coming with it. And I will be your huckleberry. Thank you, folks.
Agenda item number 4, certificates, completions, awards, and bond continuations. Inspiring curiosity in connection with nature, discovering the wonders right outside your door by Nikki Store, stepping up family engagement from birth through high school Nikki Store, Blue Sparks Alive, exploring nature Nikki Store, nature-based emergent curriculum, the power of play for planning Nikki Store, and Texas Association of Counties, Basics of County Investment, Commissioner Gary Martin. With those recommendations. Agenda item number 5, discuss and take action to approve a proclamation of the month of May 2026 for ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. I had to say that about 10 times so I get it right, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Do we have anybody from this organization here that's going to present that? All right, I'll read the proclamation. Whereas amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a progressive, fatal, neurodegenerative disease in which a person's brain loses connection with their muscles, slowly reducing a person's ability to walk, talk, eat, and eventually breathe. And whereas thousands of new and ALS cases are reported every year, and estimates show that every 90 minutes someone is diagnosed with ALS and someone passes away from ALS. And whereas on average, patients diagnosed with ALS survive only 2 to 5 years from the time of diagnosis. And whereas the exact causes of ALS are unknown and there is no known cure for ALS. And whereas people who have served in the military are more likely to develop ALS and die from the disease than those with no history of military service. And whereas securing access to new therapies, durable medical equipment, and communication technologies is of vital importance of people living with ALS, and whereas clinical trials play a pivotal role in evaluating new treatments, enhancing quality of life, and fostering assistive technologies for those living with ALS, and whereas the ALS Association is the largest philanthropic funder of ALS research globally and has committed more than $154 million to support more than 550 projects across the United States and 18 other countries. And whereas the ALS Association is committed to make ALS livable and cure it for everyone, everywhere. And whereas ALS Awareness Month provides an opportunity to increase public awareness of the dire circumstances of people living with ALS, acknowledge the terrible impact this disease has had on those individuals and their families, and support research to eradicate this disease. Now, therefore, in official regulations, we, the undersigned, do hereby proclaim May 2026 an ALS Awareness Month. I call upon all Americans to join in supporting ALS research, advocating for increased funding, and standing in solidarity with those affected by this relentless disease. Commissioner, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the proclamation for the month of May 2026 for ALS, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease.
Second. Motion made by Commissioner Cardole, second by Commissioner King. We have another discussion regarding agenda item Hearing none, I call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. And item number 6, we have Nikki Store of the Wilson County Librarian discuss and take action on allowing the Wilson County Library System to participate in the empty shelves program that resells library books, including those that are donated to the library. Ms. Fuller?
Good morning. When we relocated the Livernia Library to Camden's, we did a deep dive into the library's inventory there in Livernia, and we ended up removing several thousand books that had sat on the shelf for 10 years, that maybe some one person in 10 years checked the book out. So because these are considered county property, I need your permission to declare them as surplus, so we can try to sell them to another company. The company that I found is a new one, it's called Empty Shelves. They will pay us $2 on the book. They pay for the shipping, they give us a check for every book for $2 that we send to them. I'm here today to get your permission to declare the books as surplus, and then my final request is to have any money that's generated from this program returned to the library's fund as miscellaneous income, not to the general
I
fund.
think everything is right, except for that last point. That has to go back to the general fund.
I believe, I'm doing some research, so anything that is purchased out of the library fund should go back into the library fund.
Okay.
Because it is separate, according to Texas Local Government Code 323.023, any funds that come out of there should be returned back.
Okay, all right, I'll entertain a motion.
Everything's good, Mr. Rowe?
Yes. So, are you gonna send them all of these books, is that?
No, it's an online program that we have to find somebody to check in with this company, and we scan the UPC label, and then that company tells us if they want the book or not. Your options for this company is to sell it on consignment or a flat rate of $2. I personally would like to have the $2 than to sit there and wait for a consignment check to come.
So we'll hold the books, they'll send us an order for whatever.
And they send us the packing list, we just provide the box, and they provide us the shipping label.
Label.
That motion, sir.
Oh, no. But I'll make a motion to declare the books from the Vernon Library surplus, to allow the library to sell these books, or resell the books through the Empty Shelves program, and to place any funds through from that back in the fund. Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Martin, seconded by Commissioner King. Any other discussion regarding agenda item number 6? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. And item number 7, discuss take action to approve the updated public burial policy. Updated policy has been reviewed and approved by the county attorney. Y'all should already have that on there. We're good to go with y'all. I know that, this, you're on review it. It's good.
So what were the changes?
I don't know if there was any changes, Commissioner, there was some additions to policies from other counties. Instead of being at the wheel, we just use theirs.
But I mean, what are they changing? What part of that policy?
I haven't read the updated ones right here, you can take a look at it.
You got a district.
We do about, maybe 3 to 4 a year, and sometimes we don't have it. It comes out of the same fund as we do for autopsies.
never really had a proper application. We would get the information from them, and, you know, then the judge would go through it and see if they qualified. So what I see now is there is an actual application that they're going to fill out and sign, and we're gonna have that. So that's really what it looks like, is what they're doing.
When I worked for Adamsville, so that became a considerable problem. They were having 3 or 4 in 1 month, and so we developed I don't know if she read off that, but we had an application to make sure they qualified as indigent, like you would for anything else, for attorney's fees.
And even without that, I've turned it down.
Yes.
Family and they were able to at least do a cremation.
And this just formalizes probably what you're already doing, but, so that everybody's under the same rules and regulations. But like I said, I don't know what it's like over there now, but we're having a string of 4 or 5 a month that
And then we capped it at 950 cremation. We also found out we had a Jane Doe was tragically killed in the front over on 181. We were unable, after everything we tried to do, including the sheriff's office, we weren't able to identify her fingerprints. We found out we cannot cremate a Jane Doe or a John Doe. They have to be formally buried, so we had to buy a funeral plot here with Forestville and, of course, and bury them in a casket. That was news to me.
we had that problem.
So we're keeping the same policy and then adding this application,
The application is the new part.
that's the only thing that's changing.
I believe without looking at it, probably is formalizing what was already being.
Because, I mean, this is typed up to sign by
Yes.
prior work, and so that's why I'm asking. Nothing's changing except
Except for
adding
the
this
application,
application.
which I'm gonna guess looks real familiar to me. Yeah. Yeah, it's an indigency application that we had. Okay, so,
And I believe we got that from another county, or several other counties were using the
I
exact
think
same.
the state has a form, it looks like it may be a form for the state.
All right, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion to accept this, approve this verb.
Make a motion that we accept the updated proper burial policy for Wilson County. Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Akins, second by Commissioner Thurgood. Is there any other discussion regarding this agenda item? Number 7. Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Go to agenda item number 8. We have Commissioner Gary Moore discuss and take action to close the courthouse parking lot on May 2nd, 2026.
Yes, as we have done in the past, that's to close the parking lot for the city elections. I'm going to propose that we close it at 5 p.m. on May 1st, and want to reopen it Sunday morning, Sheriff. What time do you want to reopen it Sunday morning? Just say 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Martin, seconded by Commissioner Keen. I have one question. Commissioner, you're gonna have your guys put the signs back up?
The signs will be put up, yeah, the sheriff's office does the signs, because this is an enforceable action by the sheriff's office, and I will provide the barricades for them to be able to block the parking.
All right, any other discussion from this agenda item? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Move to agenda item number 9, this Open Government Elections Administrator, number 9A, discuss take action on accepting a grant award from Help America Vote Act Election Security in the amount of $42,500 with a cash match of $8,500.
Morning, Judge, morning, Commissioners. Basically, I'm here to request the approval to accept it. We had applied for the AHAVA last year, and so now it's coming down to where our deadline is July to use the funds. And right now, we need security, so what we're going to use it for is our central count, which is the group that counts the votes on elections. So we need to have it in there, which we don't have. We need to make sure that all of our facility is very well monitored, so what can we use up without that?
You got anything there?
Yeah, just what she said. We've already got the award, we're just for you guys to accept it.
Okay. Sure, I'll entertain a motion on 9A.
Make a motion to accept the grant award from Help America Vote Act Election Security in the amount of $42,500 with the cash match of $8,500.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, second by Commissioner Martin. Any other discussion regarding 9A? Hearing none, I'm calling for the roll. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Move to 9B, discuss take action on accepting the cash match of $8,500. This amount will come from the fund 1301 elections 10%.
Right.
I think we've already talked about it first.
There's money in here?
Yes, Fund 1301, those are funds that Olga receives, from contracts for each election that she holds from different entities. So that's a completely separate fund, it can be used for election, for this grant, the match. And there is about $40,000 in there.
I'll make a motion on accepting the cash match of $8,500. The amount would come from Fund 1301 Elections 2%. Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Martin. Any other discussion regarding 9B? None, call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against? Motion passes. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Agenda item number 10, discuss and take action on considering allowing the burn bans to expire. Marshall, you do this.
Judge, Commissioners, starting out this morning. Obviously, you guys know we've got great rainfall. Our KPIs dropped over 200 points just in the past couple of weeks. Puts us below 500, we're at 439 right now for our daily high. TFS doesn't recommend burn bans until we're in the 600s. 600s when we start looking at it, so I'm more than comfortable with allowing this burn ban to expire. As always, we'll keep our eye on the weather and changing weather conditions, rain, all that stuff, to see if we need to reinstate it at some point, but at this moment, I'm good with allowing it to expire.
So we vote to let it expire. Is it midnight tonight or is it immediate? Because people are gonna start calling us.
Yeah.
Report, and I wonder if it starts.
I think it comes down to y'all, honestly. Max, we can put it in place as 90 days at a time. This is day 91, I believe, if we're counting day by day. So I'm good on it, folks.
Technically, it's already got you.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm good on it, so continue.
For some of our residents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this, their neighbor.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion.
County attorney says we just need to do, no action works. It expires, it expires.
Okay, we'll do that, we'll pass it.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep.
Agenda item number 11, we have Commissioner King discuss and take action on revising Wilson County private improvement within the public right-of-way regulations.
All right, so updated DIPRO regulations, we had a meeting during part of our subdivision regulation. There's a copy for all of you right there. There's a record of changes out there. We added about the culverts, your CMP and your RCP within your definitions. As well as we've taken out permitting any type of signs within the right of ways. This has become a major problem for all of us in our crews, having, whether we're shredding or whatever we have to do within the right of way, getting out on that way, doing everything else. So, no more signage in the right of ways. One of the big things as well, like I said, your, corrugated metal pipe for your, driveways at a minimum of 18 inches. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot besides very last page where, contractors shall contact Wilson County Permitting Office for a pre-pour inspection prior to pouring concrete or placing asphalt. The reason we did that is because of our new subdivisions that we keep having a problem with. Mr. Wood is going out there to find out they have already poured a concrete driveway, which is wrong. Wrong culverts, wrong everything, it doesn't match the plat, so they shall call and make sure that this pre-pour is done before they pour anything. I know I got a couple of driveways that need to rip up and redo. It's a lot of money. And the county shouldn't have to pay for it.
I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 11.
I'll make a motion on revising Wilson County private improvement within public right-of-way regulations, PIP road.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Cardova. Is there any other discussion regarding agenda item number 11? If none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Agenda item number 12, Lou Serato, Permitting Development Director, A, utility permits. Do the first two, permit 887 Suncoast Water Supply Corporation, Precinct 3, County Road 416, and A2, permit 888 Clear Fork Creek Solar LLC, Precinct 4, County Road 482, reviewed and approved. Hold on, let me go, no, that's for the non-standard, that's okay for those two.
Yes, these, both of these permits are located in precinct 4 in Commissioner Akins' precinct. The first one is for Sunco Water Supply, it's a regular utility, water line. The second one is also a water line for Clear Fork, Creek Solar Company. They're here if you have any questions, but they're just your simple utility permits that need to be approved through the county.
Are you sure that's correct?
The number,
You said water line reform.
Clear Fork, it's for, is it water, is it
Underground conduit for.
I'm sorry, it's not water, conduit.
Right, it's coming up. I'm inspected both sides, so I have no problem with it. Make a motion that we accept permit 887 and permit 888. Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Akins, seconded by Commissioner Cordova. Any other discussion regarding 12A1 and 2? None, call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Move to 12A3, permit 889, Frontier Precinct 3, Deer Ridge Estates, Miller's Cove, Miller's Crossing, County Road 361. Review and approve.
This is for Frontier fiber optic lines, in precinct 3, Commissioner Cordova.
I will make a motion that we approve permit number 889 for Frontier, Precinct 3, Deer Ridge Estates, Miller's Cove, Miller's Crossing, County Road 361.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Cordova, seconded by Commissioner King. Any other discussion regarding 12A3? None, call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. We go to 12B, non-standard plats and variances. 1 and 2, we'll start with 1, Shady Grove Lane, 843, Precinct 4, Holly, and 2, Shady Grove Lane, 847, Precinct 4, Holly.
So this will be the last of our non-standard plat variances that will be addressed this way. With our new regulations, we will address them with either tier 1 or tier 2. This will classify under tier 2. These are two adjacent lots in Wood Valley Acres. They are both, I believe, 2.25 acre tracts being split down the middle. This was tabled at our last review committee pending community approval. The options were presented to the property owner who is here. If you have any questions, to either follow the that process, put in the newspaper and let the community know, or get the letters from the community, or to get a letter from the homeowners association, which they were able to get and provide to our office. Again, this was tabled, so the decision would be of the commissioners whether they want to approve this division.
But they haven't met, the reason it was tabled, they haven't satisfactorily met that because they went to the HOA.
Yes, what the review committee was asking for was community approval. They didn't have a homeowners association letter at that time. They did provide that to our department. Like I said, the property owners here, we have questions, their daughter here.
I drove by there, they're just looking to split, as you just said, the property, which has been done, that subdivision before.
Is there a motion, Bill?
Well, did we do 843 and?
Yeah, we did both.
We did both, okay. I make a motion that we accept the non-standard plat or variances on Shady Grove Lane 843, Shady Grove Lane 847.
Motion made by Commissioner Aiken, seconded by Commissioner Gardola. Is there any other discussion regarding B, 1, and 2? None. Approve the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay.
Abstain.
Okay, we have one stand. Motion passes. Did you also? Sorry, I heard it.
Yeah, he voted no. Not abstaining.
Oh, and I have to vote. Aye. Vote affirmative. Motion passes. And item 12C, subdivision regulations amendment, discuss and take action.
This is a small amendment to our new regulations. After going through them, I realized there's no definition for what the county considers a dense lot subdivision. I have spoken to all the commissioners, I've asked for their opinions, and I think we've all decided that we will keep it as a half-acre lot. So what the county considers a dense lot or dense lot subdivision would be half-acre or anything under that. Yes, ma'am. So, what we've always had in the past, or considered a dense lot subdivision, has been half acre. With our new regulations, and I'm sorry I didn't get to speak about it last time, but I lost my voice last commissioner's court. What the county will still consider dense lots is half acre. So half acre, anything smaller than that will be dense lot subdivision. In our new regulations, we do ask that if you're establishing a dense lot subdivision, that you have the wider roads, the wider pavement. We do that for safety issues so that our emergency vehicles can go in and out. If you have someone parking on the sides of the street, which they normally do.
Any questions from the floor? Call for a vote. Ms. before I submit a request for a motion.
Make a motion to amend the subdivision regulations for dense lots to half an acre.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Keen, seconded by Commissioner Gardola. Any other discussion regarding 12C? Hearing none, I call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Thank you. Agenda item 13, we have our county sheriff and sheriff's office progress.
Good morning. For the month of March, we had 1,457 total calls. 497 of them were reportable, 960 of them were non-reportable calls. We had 59 livestock calls, 42 animal complaint calls, 15 mental health calls, and 11 burn bans. On those calls, we made 26 on-call arrests and 19 on-site arrests. Security checks for the month of March, 58, patrol buys 550, traffic code enforcement 512. Wrote 44 traffic citations, 4 misdemeanor citations, 2 burn ban citations, 2 animal complaints, 3 animal complaint citations, and 1 livestock citation. For the month of of March, there's 494 traffic warnings, 2 burn ban warnings, 2 animal complaint warnings, and 1 livestock. CID stats for the month of March, we had 10 closed cases, 72 new cases, for a total of 180 cases, new cases this year. Sent 1 case to juvenile probation, 19 to the county attorney's office, 9 to the district attorney's office. And none cleared by arrest, 23 went to pending further investigation, 14 sex offender verifications, 10 compliance checks, and 2 cases filed. Criminal interdiction stats, OLS, for the month of March, and 23 felony arrests, 6 misdemeanor arrests, 133 traffic stops, 10 times the existing patrol. Seized 1 weapon, had 3 days of county grand operations outside the county in Lavaca, 4 undocumented to border patrol. Seized 3.2 grams of methamphetamine, 462 ounces of THC oil, and 1.28 grams of cocaine. Jail and court security, average daily housing in jail 116, average daily intake was 3. Get house 5 for the marshal's office for a total of $12,780. 3 for Gonzales County for $5,580. Court security, we made 5 calls in the month of March, had 58 in-county transports, 31 out-of-county transports, 3 mental health transports, 4 medical appointment transports, had 2 court commitments and 3 arrests.
Question, Sheriff? Thank you, Sheriff. All right, at this time, I'm going to be leaving the meeting. I have to go to the panel with the candidate or the commissioner. Got the easy part.
All right, going to agenda item 14, Don Washington, Barnett, County Tax Assessor Collector, County Tax Assessor Collector. Very good on that. Agenda item number 15, Christina Mooch, County Treasurer, discuss and take action on the County Treasurer's financial report.
Good morning, Woody. You've been provided the treasurer's report for the month of March. If there's any questions, let me know. As followed, we'll go into our checking account. You will see the beginning and the ending balances, as well as our CDs. Then followed with our investments listed. Next page will show any outstanding debt that we have and continue to pay on. And then ending the report with each fund listed with the transactions, was invoiced, with the transactions made for that month, during the month of March. I've also included the quarterly investment report from January through March. I can move on to that unless you have any questions for the month of March, or move on. I start off with the investments that we have, then taxable and Texas class, starting with the beginning balance in January, any deposits, withdrawals, and interest earned with the March, and any balance with March 2026. You also see listed the interest, January, February, March, within Texas pool and Texas class, Texas pool, Texas class. Then our CDs, what the interest earned for those 3 months, as well as our checking accounts that do earn interest from January to March. Any questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the March, financial report.
Second. Motion's been made, seconded. Any questions? Discussion? Take a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Ayes have it. Agenda item number 16, Jalen Bonifer, Human Resources Specialist, presentation of payroll and personal changes. Nothing. All right. Good. Agenda item number 17, Henry O. Whitman, County Judge, Kristen Lovis, County Attorney, discussion, or discussing only presentation. Auditor, not attorney. Thanks. Discussion only, presentation FY25 Sheriff Department, Joe, Commissioner Audit.
Going to Texas Local Government Code 351.0415, I conducted an internal audit of the Sheriff's Office commissary accounts. The internal audit covered the periods October 1st, 2024 through September 30th, 2025. The internal audit objectives consisted of objective 1, ensuring accurate accounting for the inmate treatment account to reflect deposit of funds and commissary purchases. Objective 2, verification that commissions paid to the Sheriff's Department and County Treasurer were in agreement with the terms and conditions of the external vendor contracts for the provision of the commissary product and inmate telephone services. Objective 3, validating that all expenditures made from the commissary profit fund into which net proceeds of the commissary were deposited complied with Local Government Code 351.0415C. Objective 4, a review of the inmate commissary plan to ensure compliance with Texas Administrative Code Title 37. Objective 5, review the monthly bank reconciliation for the 2 commissary bank accounts, inmate trust fund and commissary profit account, and to ensure existence of appropriate controls or refunds. I provided the final audit report to each of you, which includes all of the findings and recommendations. I have also met with the sheriff, commissary officer, and jail administrator to discuss the recommendations. And if you have any questions at this time, I'll answer any questions you have. point out, because it pertains to the court, y'all do have control over the inmate telephone contract, which is coming, to be expired. So one of my recommendations is for y'all to discuss that with the sheriff to see if y'all would like to go out for bids. I believe that they're pretty happy with the contract that they have right now. That was signed, back in August 28th of 23. So, and I believe that was the first, contract that we signed with them.
Yeah, your email stated it was a 3-year contract, so.
Questions? Good. Anything else?
We need to accept it.
No, discussion. All right, moving on to agenda item number 18, Kristen Lavis, interim county auditor. Discussion, you were discussing take action.
I usually hand this again, so you don't break yourself. And then I have to.
The bill total is $1,022,015.93. We do have some payments for squad class going, for the arena. This was prior to collapse, so we're obligated for those, and that's for payments for February and March.
What were those items, does it say on there?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What items were those for?
Are you asking the fund or?
No, I mean, what did they bill us for that they had done before?
Um,
It was Terracon and
Yeah, technical.
bills. Motion.
Make a motion that we accept the bills as presented by Mrs. Lamas, the interim auditor, for the amount of $1,022,015.93. Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Ayes have it. Motion passes. All right, so, agenda item number 19, Commissioner's Court. Announcements by Commissioner's Court, status of these information only. Commissioners, you got anything?
Just one thing.
Go ahead.
I do not. You do not. Okay. We all received that blessing of rain, and with rain comes trees falling over because of issues with the root systems. If they're too heavy and you get 5 or 6 or 7 inches of rain in there, please reach out to your commissioners. Also, we did have some minor road damage in precinct 4 that we have already addressed, but we encourage the public that you're our eyes and ears, and if you see something, please give us a call so that we can address it in a timely manner.
With that, yeah, roads get messy, with those slow rains, they get messy, so we're still working on preaching for as well. Nobody got anything else? Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Question made, second, discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Ayes have it.